Katata curve, ka trendsetter SUV ke bawandar kalapoy ha Shillong. One ban test drive ka coupe SUV ban ninggong ekari ane pila ban phone ki number bala ai harum. Ke expert committee bala thong naga sarkar jylla naga benta ban pinbit thamai biang ya reservation policy kalakhot ban sngap ya jings ngo ki pan ba na do menta ka si kalai trek bana ri sa ha Shillong ha ka babun ki reu shimet bat ki kin hun 3 months ngo ba kilalai ban ai jingmut nakaliang ka Bethany society ha ka je kandu bat ki Dkhot ke expert committee ha ka ba klapin ngo ma Hapoh ka reservation policy ka dei ban yai langru bat ka hok Kiba Duna Dkhot men uskatri ka Bethany society u kormo noronha ulong ba ka reservation policy ka dei ban yai lang bat ka rights of persons with disability act arjar khanriu kumjuru bat ka Meghalaya state policy for empowerment of persons with disability kiba kadaushai ba ki breu Kiba Duna Dkhot met ki dei ban yo 100% ka Bhah yo kam ulai thobak society kala ai jingmut Bhah ka an Bhah kam omla ban yai lak ya kane ka 100% ka bade ka hok Kiba Duna Dkhot pat ya kane ka Bhah la dei ban pintre kamru ki kam balat haki district kat kum ka an bat ka kardan
the points that you have raised inside.
It's better you introduce yourself first.
Yeah, so
your organization.
Yeah, so I'm Kamo Narona. I'm the secretary of Bethany Society, and with me is Dkhot, who's our executive director, and she herself is a person with visual impairment, and Shubude, one of our staff members. So the points that we were raising was that the state reservation policy must also be in line with the Rights of Persons with Disability Act 2016 and also the Meghalaya state policy for empowerment of persons with disability. Both the policy and the law ensure that there is 4% reservation in all government jobs for persons with disability. So our submission was that irrespective of what is the state policy cannot neglect the 4% reservation, because at the moment the 4% reservation, the government is trying to follow it, but it's really not being followed, and we feel that it should be there at the district level for all persons with disability as per the law and as per their qualifications, and the posts for the various cadres, for the various right across the government must be identified, and the reservation must be followed, and it must, first of all, the 4% reservation, there should be evidence that that is being followed before recruiting other people. So that was our main contention. See, officially, as per the census, because that's what people go by, officially it's about 2.1%, okay? But we believe that it is much more than that, because the identification, especially of people with, say, intellectual impairment, neurodiversity, so all these have really not been properly identified. As per, if you go by international figures and so on, it could be between 8 to 10%, but the government is going by the census figures, which is 2.1%. So that again is a challenge, the actual proper identification of persons with disabilities. We just suggested one major point: please follow the Meghalaya state policy for empowerment of persons with disability and the RPD Act, because both of them say that 4% reservation of jobs will be there for persons with disability. With benchmark disabilities, 1% for the visually impaired, 1 for hearing impaired, 1 for locomotor, and 1 for all the others. That must be followed, and that it should be transparent, and so at the moment we don't have any idea of how many persons with disability are actually employed, and in what categories. So that's very important. So we raised this.